Hi everybody, welcome back. I just wanted to give you an update on this rainy, miserable day in Virginia. Actually, it's a great day in Virginia, but it is rainy and miserable out there. I just came in and I wanted to give you an update about what's all going on out there. First of all, I have a setting hen. That's always an awesome thing for me. I love setting hens. I love to have my chicks raised by hens rather than in a brooder box. So she has just begun to set. I will put a few eggs under her because she can only cover about 9 to 12. I like to only put 9 under her. But at the same time I put those 9 eggs under her, I will set an incubator. So I have had broody hens, especially big old Buff Orpingtons, raise 30 or more chicks before. And so that's what I'm planning to do. Buff Orpingtons are awesome mothers. They're just made for it. They love to be mamas. And this is one of my bigger, fluffier hens. And I have no doubt that she can care for anywhere between 25 and 35 chicks to the point where they will be feathered enough to not have to worry about mama hen's heat. So I'm looking at myself in this thing, and I think it's been pretty much established that, you know, the old chicken lady is no beauty queen, and generally I have hat hair. I did attempt to brush out my hat hair today, but I can feel my face is still cold from being outside. So what you see is what you get, but that's okay. My husband says that I'm cute, and that's all that matters. So I don't know if you can hear the rain on my roof, but it is raining and nasty out there. I was able to do morning chores in a lull in the rain. It was still misting a bit, but it wasn't pouring, so I was able to get morning chores done without being completely drenched. The Guineas were out there with me. I have some videos of them. Those things are so silly. They don't care what kind of weather it is. They were just so happy that the ice was off the ground, the snow was gone, and they could get to some grass to scratch around in. But they look like little wet mops out there running around. But as I said, they really don't care. So I got some video of those silly things running around. They were being noisy and just being guineas. So they'll be laying in April, so I'm excited about that. Let's see what else is going out there. I got the setting hen. I checked on the bunnies. They seem to be doing well. They're growing. They're fat. They're happy. They're warm. I am going to add heat packs to both the boxes tonight to just make sure that they stay nice and toasty. I think they're actually fine. I'm probably overreacting. Not that I ever overreact, but I'm always concerned about my animals, whether they're warm enough, whether they're dry enough, that they have feed and water. I was also cleaning some pens. Oh, that's the So speaking of cleaning pens, I'm always cleaning pens. I joke with people, chickens are all fun and games until somebody poops. So I'm always cleaning pens out there. And my wheelbarrow, my trusty wheelbarrow, one of the tires went kaput to the point where I had to actually have it replaced. So I did without a wheelbarrow for more than a week, and it was very difficult. So I got the wheelbarrow tire replaced, and this wheelbarrow has 2 tires, and the other tire went flat. So I was like, dang it. But I'm making do with one good tire and one flat tire to the best of my ability. But man, I got to get that other tire blown up this weekend, and hopefully that one doesn't have to be replaced, because darn, they're expensive to replace those wheelbarrow tires. But anyway, so I'm not sure if you can hear all this tweeting in the background and all this thumping around. Those aren't chickens. That's once again Mr. Huckleberry. He is a Dickens. He's glumping around the house right now with a new toy that I bought him, which definitely goes under the column of the ever-growing column, the lengthy column of what was I thinking? Because he loves this toy, but it's noisy, and he carries it around and it tweets constantly. So he's running up and down the steps and up and down the hallway, and that thing is tweeting and squeaking, and we had to take it away from him last night because he was keeping the family awake. So I'm not sure if you can hear that, but that's Huckleberry, and he's my boy, but he's a Manx cat. And he has a very unique personality, and he's very active, he's very curious, he's fearless, and I have a squirt gun that I use when he tries to jump on the table or eat my plant, which he has decimated behind me, and I can squirt him with that squirt gun 4 or 5 times, and he will just look at me and then lick the water off his fur. So he's just something else. I don't do much to make him behave himself. I just pick him up and remove him from the situation, but that's just attention. So anyway, I love him. Good thing I love him, because I think he'd drive anybody else crazy. But anyway, he's part of the family. I did want to give you an update on the baby chicks from the Follow the Hatch series. They're doing awesome. They're outside. I'm trying to keep them high and dry and all this nasty rain and whatnot, and succeeding, so that's good. I just checked on them. They were all warm and dry. I'll be cleaning their pen again tomorrow. Again, what was I saying? It's all fun and games until somebody poops. So having chickens, having bunnies, goats, horses, all of those things require constant care and cleanup. And so I do a lot of that, but that's okay. It's worth it. So I'll be back soon to give you a better update on the bunnies. I'll update you on the setting hen. And if there's anything that you'd like to know about or ask questions about or would like me to do a video on, I would love to do that. I'd like to figure out a way how I can somehow video me just going out and doing my chores, just letting you see what I do, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'd like to figure out maybe if I could somehow get my GoPro out and get one of those harnesses. I think that you can wear them on your chest or something. Again, I have to look into all these things. Hey, I have a tripod now, so I'm doing pretty well. But if you have any ideas of a video you'd like me to do, I would be happy to do it. I am excited about some new arrivals coming in 1 week and 1 day. We are rebuilding our Nigerian dwarf goat herd. Between COVID and illnesses and many factors, and some mistakes that I made in letting some of our babies go instead of retaining them. Not that they didn't go to wonderful families. Needless to say, if you get an animal from me, you're a wonderful family. So I'm quite picky about who gets animals here, and so they all went to wonderful homes, but I should have retained some of them. So we are down to just old Taffy. She is retired now. And I miss my goats. I miss having goat milk. I miss just having them. So we are working with a wonderful farm in Maryland, and we are purchasing 2 baby does from them. We pick them up next Saturday, so I'm excited about that. If you're interested in some high quality goats that have been raised well and carefully, and they have good milking lines, and you want to deal with an honest breeder and seller, I would suggest that you contact them. I am very impressed with what I've seen so far, and we're eager to get goats from them. They are Auburn Hill dairy goats, but I'll put a link to them in the info below. Okay, I will see you next time, but everybody is doing well despite all the weather. The guineas look like wet rats out there, but they don't care. They're running around in the rain. They certainly have a dry coop that they could go into. I don't have anybody else free ranging out there right now, and frankly, I will put the guineas up shortly because I don't want them to get got. There's so many predators out there, especially in the wintertime. So the guineas are the only ones that I let free range, and they are let out late in the morning and put up early before evening, because there's just all the varmints are out there with little napkins around their necks and knife and fork and spoon in their hands waiting for a free lunch. It's the dead of winter and everybody's hungry. And a lot of the animals are about to have babies or have had babies. So this is the time of year when your chickens get got, when things are out there. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos that I've posted of some of the varmints that have come around our house and even up on our deck. I have a video of a fox jumping up and down on top of a brooder box with a hen and chicks inside. It's crazy what's out there, but they're looking to survive too. So we just have to protect our animals from them. All right, I think I said enough, and I just heard Huckleberry go galumphing past. At least the toy isn't squeaking at the moment, but alrighty, I will see you soon. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Don't forget to let me know if you'd like me to do a video of something in particular. I'd love to do that for you. Okie dokie. Bye-bye.